August in Edinburgh is something else. The streets come alive, the city feels like a theatre, and every spare corner turns into a stage. But before you book your flights and fill your schedule, there are a few things you really should know. Not to scare you off, but to help you enjoy it more. I've lived in Edinburgh for 17 years. I've seen every kind of fringe season. This video is about what you really need to know before you come here in August. I'm sharing 9 honest, practical, and slightly cheeky tips. The kind of advice I would give to a friend who is visiting. So whether it's your first time or you're back for more chaos, this is everything I wish someone had told me before my first August in Edinburgh. Let's make your trip better and a little less stressful. Edinburgh Airport wasn't built for a city that triples in size every August. It's charming when empty, but in festival season, it turns into a bottleneck. You might find yourself queuing to get off the plane, again at passport control, and then again at baggage claim, where bags sometimes take a while, or take a detour. And just when you think you're through, the trolleys are not free. You'll need a £1 coin or a contactless card to rent one, a surprise no one wants after a long flight. If you're traveling with multiple bags, prep like it's a mini expedition. Keep essentials in your carry-on, give yourself time, and don't book anything important right after landing. Edinburgh's public transport is efficient, but a little stuck in its ways. Buses won't give you a change. If you're paying cash, it must be exact coins. But most locals don't bother, they just tap. Just remember, they do not accept American Express. So tap your contactless card or phone when you board. One fare and it caps daily. Just don't try to tap off. This isn't London. If you do, nothing happens. Maybe you'll just confuse the driver. The Transport for Edinburgh app is a lifesaver. It tells you when your bus is actually arriving, not when it's supposed to. And if you're juggling coins while a dozen locals queue behind you, just stop, breathe, tap your card, and enjoy the view from the top deck. In August, Edinburgh transforms into one giant stage. You'll find performers on every corner, playing music, telling stories, juggling, dancing, even pulling people from the crowd to join in. Some create entire scenes with nothing but a suitcase and a few props, while others simply stand alone, playing an instrument and holding the attention of a whole street. It's spontaneous, entertaining, and completely captivating. Every spare wall becomes a poster board. You might see a complete unknown handing you a flyer for a one-man show, or right next to him a world-class comedian doing the same. It's chaotic and electric, but it's also busy. Cafes that were once a casual stop become 30-minute waits. The Royal Mile turns into a river of humans. Dean Village, a gridlock of selfie sticks. Want calm? Get out early. The performers are asleep and the streets are yours. Trying to cross Princess Street in August is like trying to navigate a parade you didn't sign up for. Between trams, buses, crowds, and street performers, you're not just walking, you're weaving. Even locals look mildly panicked. Sidewalks overflow, crossing takes ages, and if you're in a rush, you're going to be late. Probably sweaty, maybe holding a flyer for a show you didn't want. Plan for walking delays, seriously. Leave early, and avoid the Royal Mile if you've got a dinner reservation on the other side of town. You don't need to stay right in the thick of it. Edinburgh is a compact city. And staying just a little outside the Royal Mile can completely change your trip. Consider Leith. Sea breeze, cafes, actual locals. Or Brunsfield and Morningside. Green spaces, bakeries, bookstores, and peaceful streets. You're still just 15 or 20 minutes from the action. You'll sleep better, and you're much less likely to be woken up by a hangover bachelor party or to the sound of a bagpipe solo at 7 a.m. Princess Street Gardens and the meadows are lovely and absolutely packed in August. Everyone flocks there. Tourists, locals, performers on their break. And if it's sunny, forget it. Want green space without the crowd? Try the Pentland Hills, just a short bus ride away, and suddenly you're in quiet rolling countryside. You can take bus number 4 from Princess Street. Another spot I would recommend is Granton Promenade, which offers sea views and fresh air with barely a tourist inside. Walk along and you'll get to the old chain pier restaurant with stunning views of the sea. Edinburgh Castle isn't the only viewpoint. The castle is amazing and you should visit if you've never been. But it's also £20 plus, crowded, and if you're just after a great view, you have options. Calton Hill gives you that classic skyline, no ticket required. Arthur's Seat is a climb, but the view, worth every step. Just wear proper shoes. I've seen too many flip-flop disasters. And if you go at the golden hour, sunset or sunrise, you'll get something better than a postcard. You'll get Edinburgh, glowing and half awake. Edinburgh is intense in August, and sometimes you need air. Good news, wild, open Scotland is closer than you think. You don't have to do a full Highland road trip to see something epic. Glencoe or Loch Lomond are reachable in a day, even better on a weekend. You can rent a car, just book early, or hop on a guided tour from the city. You'll trade crowds for green hills, glossy lochs, and that quiet that makes you exhale. The city will still be here when you get back, louder than ever, but you'll return feeling like you've touched something magical. Let's talk about the weather, because if you're coming in August expecting summer, you might be surprised. Yes, it's technically summer, but Edinburgh doesn't really do hot and sunny that often. What you'll get is layers of clouds, the occasional drizzle and wind that can turn an umbrella inside out in seconds. It's not dramatic weather, just grey, sometimes moody, always changeable. You'll leave the house in sunshine and be soaked 20 minutes later. So yeah, Edinburgh in August. A little wild, a little wet, slightly overwhelming, but worth it. Come prepared, stay curious, and try not to block the pavement while taking pictures. Pack layers. Always bring a coat and an umbrella, even in August. And hey, if this video helped, maybe give it a like and subscribe. If you don't, I respect your independence, just like Scotland. But deep down, we both know we're better together. Thanks for watching. Bye!